So that's the simple answer. Now we're going to expand a little bit more on all of this material. So on June 13th, 1929, Our Lady of Fatima asked Sister Lucy to ask the Pope with all the bishops of the world to consecrate Russia. The actual wording is right here in her interview with William Thomas Walsh on July 15th, 1946, when Sister Lucy writes, "What Our Lady wants is that the Pope and all the bishops in the world shall consecrate Russia to her Immaculate Heart on one special day. If this is done, she will convert Russia and there will be peace. If it is not done, the errors of Russia will spread through every country in the world." Okay? And this is what has happened. Russia has spread its errors throughout the world. So Russia became communist first in 1917. And then it was spread to China. China became communist in 1949. Yeah, 1949. And then it spread to like North Korea, Vietnam, Cuba, Venezuela. All of these places, Russia is spreading its errors. So when Our Lady asks for the consecration of Russia, this is what she wants, isolated as the sole object of consecration. And just as an analogy, when a baby is baptized, we say, or the priest says, "I baptize you," and he gives the name of the child, in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost. He doesn't say, "I baptize you and your parents and your siblings and all your relatives present here and all the people in the church." And that's essentially what Pope Francis did when he consecrated Russia and Ukraine and the world and the church, and all these other things. No, Our Lady wants Russia and Russia alone to be the sole object of consecration. Okay, so that's the first point. And then, of course, this hasn't been done by any pope. So Russia continues to spread its errors, and communism is being spread through the world, as I already mentioned. And I would even go further that when the Berlin Wall fell down, a lot of people thought, "Oh, well, communism is over now. It's becoming more democratic." But I actually heard a sermon once, and I thought it was really good, about how no. When the Berlin Wall came down, that was actually a sign that Russia was now going to be exported to the West and not just stay in the East. And I thought that was very interesting. Now, Sister Lucy had an interview with Father Fuentes in 1957. And in that interview, she told him that all the countries in the world would become communist if Russia wasn't consecrated to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Of course, he was incredulous. Like he said, like even the United States? And she said, yes. Okay, so definitely all the countries in the world will become communist if this consecration of Russia specifically isn't done with all the bishops of the world at the same time by the Holy Father. Now, some say, "Oh, no, it was done already. The consecration's been done already." But Pope John Paul II consecrated the world. He didn't consecrate Russia specifically. And as I said, Pope Francis consecrated, Russia, Ukraine, the world, the church, and, other things. So again, Russia was not the sole object of the consecration. And in all of these consecrations, all the bishops of the world did not participate. Now, some did participate in Pope Francis' consecration, which is actually really encouraging. But Pope Francis has to order all of the bishops to participate. It has to be all of them, not just some who want to. Just to illustrate the point further that the Pope needs to order the bishops to consecrate Russia, please watch this clip from Father Gruner, where he speaks about this very point.
It's public, it's solemn, it's the Pope and the Catholic bishops of the world to consecrate Russia. But all the same, the person asking is we have the quote from Sister Lucy. So in the English version of the second volume of Frère Michel, the moment has come which God asks the Holy Father to make and to order, and that is the word used by Sister Lucy, to command or to order the bishops, in union with him, the bishops of the world. So the Pope is to give an order.
So that's very important. And then, of course, other people have said, "Oh, no, the consecration of Russia has been done because, you can see the fruits. There's been blessings throughout the world." Well, when a pope consecrates the world or consecrates anything, there's going to be fruits. There's going to be graces that come from that. But Our Lady said that it had to be the consecration of Russia in order to bring about the period of peace in the world.